Here's a pneumatic air cannon my friend and I have recently built. And it can launch anything from water balloons to potatoes. Basically anything can fit down the barrel right there. And how it works is, first you have to fill up the air compression chamber with an air compressor via the quick fit valve right there. And then once current is passed through the electric sprinkler valve right there, all the air pressure flows out into the barrel and propels anything stuck in the barrel straight out of it. And we're basically done. We still have a couple things to do, like the electronics, the reloading chamber, and a handle we're putting on right on top of it. And how the reloading chamber works is this rubber coupling you just slide off. One second. Just slide this off. And that gives you access to a hole we still have not cut out yet, but we're almost done with it. And then you put the coupling and the water balloon inside of the hole and cover it back up, and then it's ready to launch instead of having to shove whatever you're putting in the chamber all the way down the barrel. Here are the electronics which I have recently completed prototyping. Next I have to stick them inside of the project box right there, which then I'll attach to the side of the air cannon, giving the user access to all of the controls. And to turn it on, use the keys and the key switch, which will activate a boot sequence on the 2 7-segment LED display right there. Then I'll set the LED display to 0 seconds. And what the LED display is used for, it's a means of delay time between the pull of the trigger and the launching of whatever's in the barrel. So let's say you set it to 7 seconds, and you pull the trigger, it'll count down from 7 seconds, and then launch whatever's inside the barrel. And if you want an instant launch, all you do is set to 0 seconds. So you can use the 2 buttons to scroll up and down between 0 and 99 seconds. And then between the 2 buttons and the key switch is a rocker switch. And what that is used for is, well, the gun actually takes input from infrared, so you can wirelessly launch whatever's in the barrel. And that lets you decide whether you want to take it from infrared or not. So if it's to the left, infrared will not activate it, but if it's to the right, infrared will activate it. And then here's the circuit prototyped, which I'll show you working right now. So I'm just going to plug the positive into the voltage regulator to run power to it. And you can see the boot up sequence. Oops, didn't stay in. Let me plug it in one more time. One second, it's hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Alright, then it sets itself to 0 seconds, and using the 2 buttons over here, which are the 2 buttons on top of there, you can scroll up and down. You can use macro scrolling if you hold down the button, and then you can set it to whatever you want, say like 3-4 seconds. I can press the button up here, which will be the trigger. It'll count down, and it'll fire, which I don't have the gun hooked up right now, so it's obviously not going to fire. Now, to activate whether you want to take infrared input, I'll plug this into ground, which represents the switch in the middle right there. So now infrared activation is now on. So let's scroll to 17, that's too much time, 5 seconds. And I'll use my infrared remote right here, pointing at it, hit the on button, it'll count down. And then when I unplug this, infrared no longer works. And that's basically it. Just gotta fit that inside the project box, hook that up, and it'll be all ready to go. And I'll take another video when everything's done. So that's it.